In a rare gesture, U.S. President Donald Trump on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, hosted Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir at the White House, weeks after India and Pakistan were locked in a 4-day military conflict. The closed-door luncheon meeting came amid escalating tensions between Israel and Iran, with Mr. Trump exploring Washington's possible involvement. Islamabad is known for his close ties with Tehran. Mr. Munir met President Trump over lunch at the White House, the GEO News reported. It was immediately not known what transpired in the meeting between Mr. Trump and Field Marshal Munir. It is rare for the U.S. president to host a lunch for the army chief of a foreign country. There have been precedents of Pakistan army chiefs, including Ayub Khan, Zia-ul-Haq and Pervez Musharraf, receiving such invites. But they were holding the post of president as well. The U.S. president had cut short his trip to Canada's Kananaskis for the G7 Leaders Summit and returned to Washington Tuesday, June 17, 2025 morning amid escalating tensions in the Middle East. Earlier, an official advisory said Mr. Trump would be hosting the Pakistan Army chief for lunch in the cabinet room of the White House at 1 p.m. Interestingly, Mr. Trump, during a phone conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, asked him if he could stop in the U.S. on his way back from Canada. But the Prime Minister expressed his inability to do so, due to pre-scheduled engagements, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said. In the phone talks, Mr. Modi told Mr. Trump that India and Pakistan halted their military actions last month following direct talks between the two militaries without any mediation by the U.S. Mr. Modi also firmly stated that India does not and will never accept mediation, and that the discussions between Indian and Pakistani militaries on cessation of military actions were initiated at Islamabad's request, Misri said. The Prime Minister's assertion came against the backdrop of Mr. Trump's persistent claims that he brokered the ceasefire deal between India and Pakistan. The White House's invitation to Mr. Munir is being projected by officials in Islamabad as a major diplomatic win, according to the Dawn newspaper. India launched Operation Sindoor on May 7, targeting terrorist infrastructure in territories controlled by Pakistan in response to the Pahalgam terror attack. The strikes triggered 4 days of intense clashes that ended with an understanding on stopping the military actions on May 10. New Delhi has been maintaining that India's fierce counterattack that day forced Pakistan to plead for ending the hostilities. Last month, Mr. Munir was elevated to the rank of Field Marshal in the first such promotion since Ayub Khan in 1959. In an address to the Pakistani-American community on Monday, June 16, 2025 evening, Mr. Munir urged India to engage with Pakistan as a civilized nation, rather than attempting to impose regional hegemony, the Dawn reported. The Pakistan Army chief also rejected allegations that Pakistan was behind the Pahalgam terror attack. Mr. Munir accused India of seeking to establish a new normal, of violating international borders, which he said Pakistan had forcefully rejected, according to the newspaper. Tensions between India and Pakistan escalated after the Pahalgam terror attack, with India carrying out precision strikes on terror infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on May 7. The on-ground hostilities from the Indian and Pakistan sides that lasted for 4 days ended with an understanding of stopping the military actions following talks between the Directors General of Military Operations of both sides on May 10. Mr. Munir's interaction with the Pakistani-American community at the Four Seasons Hotel in Washington's Georgetown neighborhood drew some crowds, the Dawn said. However, protesters aligned with the opposition Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party of former Prime Minister Imran Khan demonstrated outside, calling for democratic reforms and the release of their jailed leaders. Mr. Munir also addressed the broader regional landscape, declaring Pakistan's clear and strong support for Iran in its war with Israel while also backing U.S. efforts to de-escalate the situation. "We want this war to end immediately," he said. One of the most consequential developments during Mr. Munir's visit, however, has been Pakistan's strengthened counterterrorism partnership with the United States, particularly against the Islamic State Khorasan (SK) group, the paper said. Gen. Michael Kurilla, head of U.S. Central Command, recently described Pakistan as a phenomenal partner in the fight against ISIS-K, praising Islamabad's operations along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. Gen. Kurilla revealed to the House Armed Services Committee that Pakistani operations, supported by U.S. intelligence, had killed dozens of IS-K militants and captured multiple high-value individuals, including Mohammad Sharifullah, one of the masterminds of the Abbey Gate bombing in Kabul that killed 13 American troops. The first person Mr. Munir called was me, Jen Kurilla said. He said, "I've caught him, ready to extradite him back to the U.S. Please tell the Secretary of Defense and the President." Sharifullah was promptly extradited. In a separate statement to the Senate Armed Services Committee, Kurilla noted that Pakistan had conducted dozens of operations to dismantle ISK's presence in the border region.